right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Uphill Radio. I am your host, Baker. We have a returning guest. He was here last year. We got him back again. This is Stone. Welcome, Stone. How are we feeling today?
Yeah, man, such a long time. This is the last time, like a year. It's really good being here back for a new interview. And as Son or Wavy Mandias as my new name as a producer, as a beat maker, because I'm not recording music. No, I I didn't quit it. I just took a break for recording and focused on making my beats and other real life stuff for a moment, but I will come back recording, producing, making the 100% process of the music making process.
Mm. Um, what's so unique about you, Stone, is I watched our interview. Everyone that's watching,
Mhm.
the Stone interview is available on my YouTube channel. I will link it in the description when this is available. But I had a lot of people reach out to me and they were shocked. They're like, "Wow, that's incredible! There's an artist from Brazil, getting live stream or interviewed here in the States. It's a very unique experience, and people were very interested in your craft."
Search for Wavy Mandias. Yeah, the mix of the word wavy of the music subgenre with Mandias from Breaking Bad. It's really, it's really, it's really, it's really easy. The process behind the name, but I think it's two things that really represent me: the wavy subgenre, the way I've been trying to make my beats. It's more like SGP stuff from 2012, 2013, and I've been mixing some reference as producers like Icy to Watch, Lord of Football and stuff, and other kind of music subgenres like more hippie music, Brazilian old music. There's a lot of good music to sample, for example, and and that's the way I've been branding recently. I don't want to be making wavy beats for a long time. It's just my the way I'm starting that. Probably I'll move on to another stuff because I want to be fresh, to be actual, and try some different things, different genres, different BPMs, different frequencies.
Yup, yup. I have the YouTube popped up on my screen right now. Wavy Mandias.
Yeah, let me write his name on the chat.
Okay. And currently on the Yep, there it is. Everybody, if you have a YouTube, go subscribe. Do not sleep because I think it's so far you have 4 available
Mhm.
beats, right? On YouTube.
Yeah, I already posted 4 beats. One of them I posted today. It was on private. I just made it public, and other beats. I have some short videos, edits to yeah, better experience, not just the song rolling and static image. I try to make something cool to the experience of who's listening. So
Yep.
let's check it out to who's watching.
Yeah, I think it's Vortex. Hold up. Give me two
Yeah,
seconds.
Vortex.
Let me play Vortex for a second here.
Okay, man.
So unique.
You are now entering a world inside the essence of your imagination.
I want to talk about Vortex. It was Friday night. I'm doing a live stream on Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
I was going over everyone that I follow, and on Instagram, and your name came up, and
Mm-hmm.
I had some people on the live stream, and I was telling them about you, and how you're from Brazil, and I played this beat, and people liked it,
Mm-hmm.
bro. They liked the beat because it's hard for someone in the United States of America to make a beat like this because that's not their culture. They're not around these sounds like
Mm-hmm.
you are. You're in a different part of the world where the wind feels different. So the song Vortex, I've only heard this one so far, and bro, it sounds amazing.
Oh man, I'm really happy to listen to this, man. To see, to hear you like it, your public like it, and uh, I think it's 50-50. It's 50 because of the culture I grew up, and it's 50 because of my own experience. The way I make music, the way I feel music. Because of course, that's culturally, but uh, the song I sampled for making this beat is not a Brazilian song. It's a British song.
Whoa.
The drum kits I took for make that are all made for American producers, not Brazilians. Of course, the music experience in Brazil it's really different. But if
Wow.
you, for example, if you take the upper level Spotify most listened music in Brazil in 2024, you will see that doesn't sound like the Vortex beat or the others ones. So I the other ones. So I think the culture size influence a lot, but that's another type of things related on. Like for example, uh, the mm, my own touch, like
Yep.
not saying I'm the bad as well. I hear I feel music different from every point in this world. Not saying that like just me sums up.
It's the Midas Touch by Stone, and with Wavy Mandias, is Stone
Mhm.
does Stone still exist?
Man, it still exists, but it's kind of how can I say that? It's a kind of not a lost media because I kept it all on the internet and probably I will still post songs as a Stone, but it's something like it's a project on standby. It's
Mm,
there for
right.
who's interested on listen on check and but I'm not working on this name anymore. I'm not sharing any more music as Stone. I'm not uh, working on this name. I'm all on Wave Mandias now, but of course, for someone DM me and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
show interest of to know about my work, I'll send my beats and my recordings as song, of course. I'm not letting as a something I don't want to let people know about.
Right. Right. So for the most part, you're trying to put all your chips on the production and focus on
Yeah,
it. But if someone hits you up and wants a feature, you're still down to work.
mhm,
And what
yeah,
this
of course.
what made you decide to be a producer and start making beats?
And it was something that I was really lazy. I really had to start making beats since I started to make music in 2019, 2020, because uh, I, I never felt the beats I was getting from producers, from
Mm,
other guys was 100% of the vibe I was willing to put on my music. Of course, I found a lot of producers really captured that. They really reached that punctually, but was not a it was not a 100% thing. I remember when I did my album as a song, the album named 21. Uh, all of the beats was made for different producers. I think I only had two beats from the same producer. The other 90 tracks was from different guys, and to reach beats that really fitted with the intention of the album, with the vibe I was willing to put, was really hard because it's not other brain, it's not a
yep.
person, it's not the mindset, it's not the eyes, not the ears, and it's almost impossible to somebody make something that really reach with your expectations. And uh, the unique beats are really not saying it's the best one. All the beats are really good, but the unique I think reached 100% of how I was willing to the song in specifically was the song, the beat from the Brazilian producer Marsh Puff did to me. It's probably my biggest friend I did on music journey as well. Let me share to you on the chat.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I wish I was. So, what is this exactly?
The story behind it, the name of the song is really random because wasn't a day I was on my living room with nothing to do, and I was just scrolling my YouTube and seeing finding a good video to watch, and I found the video Male Maldives Skyline.
Deep Skyline.
I'm sorry. I get back from a call I went to these days, and
Oh, no
uh,
worries.
my job really sucks. But
I hope you feel better.
yeah, man, I'm way better than yesterday, than last days, but I'm still
Good.
getting better. And
Good. Good.
uh, but about the song, and I was scrolling on YouTube, then I found the video Male Maldives skyline, and it really caught my attention for two reasons. One, the city of Male, the capital city of the country Maldives, because it's an island in the middle of the ocean with with buildings and houses constructed in all of the island. Literally, you see no trees, no nature. You only see houses and buildings. It's a really interesting geography about this island, and it really caught my attention on the skyline video by the drone footage. And the song was playing during the skyline video was rolling. Was a kind of Indian music, an Indian instrumental music that really was really uh, I don't know how to explain when you listen to a song and really touch feeling to you. You feel kind of emotionally affected by that. It makes you remember
Yeah.
for stuff for your childhood. It makes you breathe. It makes you overthink. And it was the case. And I don't know. I just wanted to bring that experience and name the song.
Wow. So yeah, it touches the soul. It did something different. And you said it's let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. Male Maldives?
Yeah. I think that I don't know how to pronounce that in English. I know it's that the way you write that is Maldives, but I don't know how to pronounce it
Maldives.
the right way. It's a really short nation in the middle of the ocean. It's I think it's close to India, but I don't know how close is that. I don't know if people say it's close because it's the unique place. It's the closest place, but
Yeah.
in reality, it's really longer. I don't know the real distance, but basically,
Wow.
it's an basically it's a forgotten island in the middle of the ocean.
That is amazing. I've never heard that in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people are gonna hear this for the very first time. And I love that
Mm,
you just shared that. That's amazing. Marsh Puff is the producer, right? Marsh Puff.
yeah,
So
it's a
unique.
Brazilian. Yeah, I mean, Marsh Buff is a Brazilian singer and producer from São Paulo. It's probably the main friend I did in my whole music journey. Is now I ran away to São Paulo 2 or 3 times to visit him to visit São Paulo because it's the biggest city in Brazil. It's
Whoa.
basically the most polycultural city we have there. So that we have here.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
impossible don't visit there.
Wow, that is so amazing. And do you prefer people? By the way, I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. I didn't know this YouTube channel existed. But do you prefer going forward? People call you Stone or Wavy or Mandias, Wavy Mandias. What would you like?
Mm. I prefer Wavy Mandias by the time, but if someone call me Stone still, it's not a bad thing to me. I think it's normal. Just keep going.
And then your beats, like I said when I live streamed your beats on Friday night, people liked them. And so, how does an artist? What's the best way an artist to reach you to buy a beat, lease a beat?
And the best way to find me, you say, man, I think Instagram is the best way. I'm still beginner in this beat stuff. I don't have a track train. Like I'm still gonna create a SoundCloud account to post my beats and to get it from him. Just DM me on my Instagram account. Is the account follows you on Instagram, Wavy Mandias, and
Beautiful.
really
Y-
simple.
Yeah, simple. Y'all definitely will give him a follow. Check out the beats. He did just post one today, actually, on his Mandias YouTube channel. Everybody go give him some support. And so, if you prefer Wavy Mandias, we're gonna start calling you that, Wavy Mandias. How was 2024 is pretty much over. Only 2 weeks left. Talk about your year because it has been a year since we've last talked.
Yeah, it's really a year because we did that in the last interview in November 2023. So it's more
Yes.
than a year, man.
Yeah.
A lot of time passed, and I think it was a very good year, different from 2023 because it was a year that was uh, getting through problems in personal life for because family laws and uh, okay, I don't know if that's the way I you guys say that in English. Uh, Creative block. When
Creative
you can't
blockness.
create shit.
Yep.
Uh, I was in a creative block. I was unable to do anything new. I was really dismotivated with music because due to the no return, talking about views in a clear way, and due to this creative block, I was having no ideas of new lyrics to write, of new kind of songs to make the the rap music was flowing to a kind of electronic way, like like R&B, like glitch car, the digital car, all the cars from the internet uh, of fast BPMs and electronic sites that makes you feel like you hear something from a game from
Yeah.
old cell phone and
Yep.
uh, I per se there's static, but it's not a thing I like to do. I prefer wave music, experimental music, like from like the ones was made in the cloud have seen in 2014, 2015. I like this stuff of sample and old music, make an atmospheric beat and rhyming. That's the way you want to do. And if you want to rhyme fast or short or in a more experimental way, testing different words, you just do it with no appointment with the style you're doing. I basically feel the new ways of rap are really sound like the same. You
No.
listen 10 artists and it sounds like you listen for like just one because only the voice changes, the way they rhyme, the way they mix, the way the beat goes is basically the same, and it's
Hmm.
something that I don't like. I don't want to do, and seeing the music was basically flowing to this side, and due to my motivation and other stuff on personal life, I was really like I was feeling bad for not being posting new stuff, for new don't be posting new songs, and don't be mixing. I was like 3 months without opening the FL Studio. Like
Damn.
it's like a retirement. Like I feel like, man, what the hell I'm doing? I'm an artist. I can just just let it go, just throw it on the trash can. And
Yep.
I was I was thinking on I watched some videos on YouTube. Marsh Proof helped me a lot. I paid him just a short value. How can I say that? On a significant value, just symbolic stuff. And he produced me like 5 or 6 uh, video class and showing me how to produce a beat on FL Studio. You go there, you pick the hi hat, you put like this,
Yeah.
and to mix the 808, you do this, you do that, and it was basically he made like 5 or 6 classes to me, and from that I learned how to make these beats, you know.
Whoa, that's cool. So Marsh Puff helped you out with the production, teaching you a few things here and there.
Yeah, man, he was basically my teacher in the whole process.
You know, I think that's so amazing that you shared that, because I truly believe everybody needs a mentor. We need some type of coach because we need direction. That's why we have mom and dads, or
Yeah.
there's people that are elders, because we need help. And sometimes we like to think we can do it all by ourselves, but it's not the case. And so I like that you shared that story. That's amazing.
Yeah, man, it's really cool because just a reflection. I think I love this internet era. Everything's easier. You can get money from the internet. You can work from the internet. You can do
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
at the comfort of your rest. But
Yeah.
I think the bad side, one of the bad sides of this era is basically we don't have mentors. You basically by yourself have to search things on the internet, and you have no direction because when you have a mentor, you learn the basic, the intermediary, and the advanced content. When you find content on YouTube, for example, you can learn an advanced stuff before learning the basic stuff. So you feel days are like, man, what the hell I do?
Yeah.
You, and it's not because, and I'm not talking about the YouTube people that basically just want to find views and
Mm-hmm.
promise you how to become a professional beat maker in 5 minutes. Like
Scams. Scams.
this kind of shitty ass, man.
Mm. You know, you speaking on that, it's crazy because we live in a time, you're right. We live in a time where the internet gives us everything possible and we can learn anything. If you and I, Wavy, wanted to become global plumbers, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I do my plumbing in California, you do your plumbing in Brazil, but the business is together. We can do that
Yeah,
because all the steps are available. It's all there. You can create funds, all kinds of stuff. But what it takes is effort. It takes dedication. It takes determination. It takes waking up from your bed and getting out of it as much as comfortable the bed is. That bed is dangerous. It's so dangerous.
yeah, man. It's a new war. It's basically you somebody drop you in an ocean and you have to find a way to survive. That's a lot of opportunities, but ways to go. But you alone, and because and differently of the time our parents grew up. For example, you basically grew up, study and find a job and
Yep.
just keep your life, save your money, rent or buy a house and live a normal life since your last days. And now you have to be an artist in all the parts of your life.
For real. The times of past are done. Like they're over. Like back then, you could live such a simple life and didn't. You weren't even an overthinker back then. You just worked and then went to vacation, holiday. But now there's so much resource, so much dreams, so much things you can do. But are you big on the holidays? Does Brazil celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, man. So Brazil have a lot of holidays during the year. Basically, this Friday is the last time I work, and I'm just come back to work in January too. So I'll be like 10 days at home, and okay, man, let's cook pizza.
For real.
I think it's a good advantage to be in Brazil. The unique ones because the rest is really bad. For example, economic stuff. Our money is really our currency is really going down. Never was too hard to get dollars. Basically,
Wow.
to get $1, we have to get 6 Brazilian reals on wallets, and but we don't receive the end of the month the same of American worker receive the end of the month. So we don't receive six times that. So uh, it's a bad thing. Yeah,
Wow. So the currency in Brazil is falling.
yeah, man. It's one of the who most fallen in his 2024 year.
Whoa.
Economic here really should, yeah, really should at the moment.
It's interesting how we're all going through different things. Like here in the United States of America, California, most restaurants and stores don't receive cash anymore. You have to have a card.
Yeah, only car, only digital money.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Basically, we don't see. We will still see physical money because for public transportation like bus,
Yeah.
subway, train, they only accept physical money. You can pay for you can pay with your credit card or with your phone bank account. So you
Yeah.
have to have physical money on the wallet, but basically to shopping to buy food on the market, it's
Yeah.
all digital money. I don't see physical money in my wallet for months. Like,
Yeah, for real. And like years ago, I always had coins. I always saved my
yeah,
coins because I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money. So like in order to get a snack or a drink, I gotta collect all my coins, recycle cans, all that stuff. And now most places don't even receive money. So it's like it's gonna be tough.
yeah, man. New times, new ways, and
Yeah.
I think the destiny of the physical money is basically fade away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't think it's going it's going to stop existing because old people still using physical money. Probably in the United States that there's a lot of old people that even have cell phones. So
Yeah, true. Very true.
how these people will make a online transfer?
True.
There's no way to do it.
But the thing, Wavy, is like now we live in such a technology AI time as well, where all these older people they're getting scanned by AI.
Yeah, man, it's a Blade Runner reality,
Yeah,
man.
Blade Runner.
Everything's digital.
Dang, what a time to be alive.
Whoa.
Cause look at this, like I'm in a room, you're in a room, but we're on two different ends of the world talking.
Yeah.
If you would have said this 1,000 years ago, they would say it's like witchcraft or magic.
Yeah, man. Basically, only would be possible. we talk. We talk to ourselves by paper mail, and basically the the period of a year basically was the time of my letter to reach your house, United States. So basically, people from different countries exchanged like 8, 9 letters during a whole lifetime because of the travel time.
Yo, let's say let's say one day next year or in 2 years, 3 years, me and some friends we have enough money to take a flight to Brazil. Like,
Yeah, man.
what would you show us? What would the day be like?
Man, there's a lot of guys to know here. I live probably in the most visited state in Brazil, is Rio de Janeiro. I don't live in the capital city of the Christ of the Americana Stadium of the all of the tourist stuff. I live in a inner town with like over uh, 150,000 inhabitants, and it's a free 4 hours by car far from the capital city. But here is cooler than Rio in my opinion, because we also have beaches in Rio. We also have natural beauties here, and it's not as full as Rio. We used to see it's not as expensive as Rio, because Rio is basically uh, it's a cinematographic city. A lot of people visiting, so everything's expensive. Everything is too overrated, as I
Yeah,
explained. But
yeah.
of course, if you want to visit here one day, man, you're really welcome. My door is open, so just pull up.
It would be amazing. And I believe in manifesting and effort. And one day, it would be amazing for us to take like a field trip to Brazil and just see your hometown or whatever you want to share. It would be amazing. I just wish it was more affordable. It's so expensive these days.
Yeah, man. Uh, I don't know, because in travel stuff, the worst part is the travel tickets. It's really expensive to fly to another country. Like,
Yeah.
basically, the money you spend in the other country is not the main problem, because you can stay in Airbnbs, hostels,
Yep. Yep.
and every time go to the cheapest options and save a lot of money and don't make an expensive travel. But
Yeah.
when you have to pay the airplane ticket, man,
Yep.
it's just a knife drilling your body.
Yeah, that's where the money goes. You know, I could do my best of finding deals for food, drinks, places. I could do that, but it's the travel.
Yeah,
Um,
the transportation really sucks.
yeah, man. Um, so we did talk about 2024, talk about the holidays. We are weeks away from 2025, the future. How excited are you? Or are you nervous? Are you optimistic? How do you feel about that?
Uh, I'll start 2025 like I started 2024, with basically no expectations. Just letting the life go, trying my best, never procrastinating. When I started 2024, I told to myself, I'm not creating any expectations, but I don't want to pass any lonely night scrolling my phone to sleep. I want to do every time just a little effort to learn something new, to produce a bit, to learn something about making money, investment, to take care of myself, to end my college, and I want to keep at the same flow, the same frequency to 2025, the same energy, taking the same attitudes.
Yes, I hope that happens for you, bro. I pray that it happens for you. It's so true, you know. Procrastinating sucks. Oh my gosh, man. And I like how you said no expectation. That's a good one.
Yeah.
No expectation. I like that. Stone. I mean, see, I'm already calling you Stone. We gotta start calling you Wavy Mandias. Can you teach me and the audience uh, a line? Is it Portuguese, right? Is that the main language you speak there?
Yeah, basically, my since I started, my main audience was by people in Brazil. Even when I grew up, my audience, when I get listeners without being my closer friends or relatives, in 2020, 2021 was the most part of Brazilian listeners from different cities, states.
Yeah.
But I got some audience from United States, Europe also. I made some collaborations with people like Sorry, like Forever Five,
Yep.
and
Yep.
some other artists from there.
Yep. That's fire. Whew. That's so fire. And how do you say uh let's get a bite to eat. Let's get some food. How do you say that
Uh,
in your
I would
language?
say to get some food, basically in Portuguese.
Yes.
Uh, a gente fala que a gente vai pedir comida, tá ligado?
Oh man. That sounds like a song. You're gonna have to type that in my DMs because I like learning different languages.
Let me write
And then we have to practice our accents. So it's vo
vou
pede pede
pedir.
pedir comida.
Yeah. How can I say that? Vou. You say like whoa. You say
Vo
with v.
vo
Vou. Uh, ped, uh, pedir. You say without making the d. You make it like a g. Pedir.
pedir vou
Yeah.
pedir
You make it like a Spanish d, like a g. G.
G pedir
Yeah.
vou
You make like
pedir
pedir.
pedir
Yeah.
vou pedir comida.
I basically wrote to ask for some food. Basically, in this context, basically ask like iFood app, for example.
That's cool. I like that. I like that. Do you get a lot of tourism in your? Because you said you're in an inner town. You're away from Rio, but do you still get a lot of tourism?
I'm sorry. What you mean? Get a lot tourism?
Travelers. Do you get travelers from like different parts of the world in your hometown?
Uh, it's not common like in Rio. Basically, I see some, but it's not as common. Basically, it's people from Argentina, Uruguay, or Venezuela. From USA and Europe, it's really rare to see, but so we sometimes see, especially in the summer, in January, February, you see some people uh, more blonde, more white than normally you see in Brazil. So
Oh,
you
interesting.
think, these people probably not from here.
Not from there. I'm always interested because these days people love to travel more than ever. I remember the lockdown had us in the house, but now
Yeah, man.
people are back to traveling again.
Yeah, man. All the people, all people that was programming travels to 2021 and had a really, had a really, how can I say that? Had a really punch in the stomach in this context.
Hmm.
So I think everyone is putting more value on making travels after the after
Yes.
the
Yes.
pandemic shit, and I I I I use myself as an example already made travels by bus for different cities to met some people I knew my music journey producers and other artists in their towns, and I was like 12 hours in a bus, and sometimes I stop and think, man, uh, before the pandemic, would never pass on my head on my mind. Stay 12 hours in a bus to
Yeah.
meet somebody in another state, but now it's just. I consider. I'm able to pass to live a cool experience
Man,
to see how people take it.
that's amazing. Like most people are not gonna be in a bus that long. They don't want to,
Yeah, man.
but they're sabotaging themselves from a good experience, good memories.
Yeah,
They're robbing
yeah, man.
themselves.
People. don't judge, man. 12 hours in a bus really sucks.
Yeah.
Especially if you buy the economic chairs that you basically can move your feet and you almost don't move your legs. And so it's really
Yeah.
almost a torture, but uh,
Yeah.
I think worthwhile. I think worthwhile in the end to live a good experience to
Yeah.
meet somebody you want to know a place you want to
So I just Googled the distance between California and Brazil, and it says here in miles, 5,619 miles away from each other, give or take.
man. Man, let me Google that because here we use kilometers. Let me multiply that.
Yeah, kilometers.
You live in San Francisco, San Diego, what city?
You could put L.A., Los Angeles.
LA.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Whoa, man. Basically, the distance of kilometers is the double of the distance in miles. You said 5,000 miles, right?
Yeah.
And kilometers is 10,000 kilometers, basically the double.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Man, yo, forget about. Let's just have a little fun right now. Forget about cars and planes, and all we have is like horses and boats. How long do you think it'll take for you to travel to
It's
where
17
to travel from
hours.
where you live to where I am?
Man, I think a decade.
A decade.
Yeah, because because I can never I can never think how distant. So basically, I don't think a horse can super the street. Basically,
For real.
you fell down that in the territory of Colombia in the process. I have to buy another horse. Basically, uh,
Yeah, your horse would have to be pregnant, and then you would have to have that horse grow up. So by the time the mom dies, you have a new horse. You would have to find something out. Or what about
man.
camels?
Uh, Man, I don't think camels resist because they are from Africa, from the desert, and the Brazilian air is really the humidity is really high here, and I
You
don't
would
think
die.
camels. I don't think camels.
They wouldn't make it here,
Really,
huh? The camels.
basically, I never saw any camel in person. Basically,
I don't. I've been to a zoo a couple times in my life, but I don't think I've seen a camel either.
man,
But
camels
I've seen
are big.
elephants.
Elephant, but elephant resists in every
Yeah,
place in the world,
that's
except
true.
Russia because of the cold, of course.
Yeah. Elephants do love to travel too, though. They wouldn't mind.
Yeah, man. I already saw lions. Basically, animals from Africa continent.
Yeah, dude. What is your favorite animal?
Man, my favorite animal, uh, crocodile.
Oh man. Um, so on the east coast of the United States of America, there's states like Florida. Don't know if you know about it, but they have the alligators and crocodiles there. And on the west coast where I live, California, we have like bears and cougars. But in February, I'm going to Florida to for holiday, and
Mhm.
I don't know, man. These alligators are out like dogs. They walk like dogs on the street.
Man, I don't feel too comfortable with this experience for hoje, but uh, A good thing I like about the alligators, the caimans, the crocodiles. Basically, I don't see the difference between these two animals. I think one is bigger than the other, but
Right.
are from the same family.
Yeah.
I love them because they're really pacific. Not pacific, of course, they attack you, they beat you,
Yup.
they they take your leg off in attack if they want to do, but they're really calm because they don't want they don't need to eat with the frequency the other animals and human beings also have to eat. Basically, I see I heard I listen I read these days that alligators, caimans basically only eat one time a year, basically.
Whoa. Yeah, I heard something like that. Oh shit. I heard something
Yeah.
like that.
They basically eat one time a year and they sleep for 7 or 8 months. Basically,
What?
man, they live the cheapest life in the world. Basically,
The chiller's
we
life.
have to spend almost nothing with food and
Vibing.
nothing with entertainment because we're sleeping all the time. We can do it. We can do it basically. So alligators based on that.
They're badass. That's true. I think reptiles, they can like freeze, and then once the summer comes, they come back to life or whatever. Forgot, there's a word for
Yeah.
it. That's it. I bet.
It's really sad,
I think it's just for reptiles.
hmm Yeah, there's other animals also that make that, but natural shit is not my thing.
In here in California, we have a lot of squirrels. We have raccoons. We have
Yeah,
foxes. What does Brazil have out in the streets just roaming?
in the streets, like basically you can see in the bushes of your outskirts. You mean?
What about, is there monkeys?
Basically, of course, you have a lot of different animals in Brazil, but the type of animals you can see, for example, in the bushes close to your house on your outskirts,
Yeah.
as an animal on territory, we see a lot of different kind of short monkeys. We see some kind of rats. I don't know
Shit.
what's the name of this animal in English. Let me find that.
Rats are scary.
No rats, no rats. I mean shrimps.
Shrimp?
Shrimps.
What? Wait, you got shrimps in the bush?
Yeah, man. Basically, man. I can show that because on my notebook and it's on the energy cable, but on my because on the electricity cables on the street,
Yeah.
I was looking from a window outside in a random late night. I was here at home,
Yeah.
and I saw two giant shrimps like with the side of this notebook, just
What?
walking with the electricity cables. And I was, man, come on, what the hell is that, man?
Bro, I didn't know. I think we're talking. I think we're talking about two different animals because here in the United States we call shrimp prawns. Can you see
Let
this?
me see. Let me. No, man. I think we're talking about different stuff. Let me.
Bro, those are,
Uh,
we call these shrimp.
you see, you mean possums?
The prawns? Oh, possums. You have possums?
Possums. The rat that don't walk in
The cords.
trash, basically.
Oh my goodness.
Because,
Yeah, possums.
Google Translator suck as fuck, man. Fuck Google. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg, man. Come
Bro,
on, man.
I thought you had these on your in your
Oh man,
bush, bro.
yeah. Oh
Talk.
man, I will see shrimps on my on the bushes, man. I think no LSD can make you see that. Come on.
LSD.
I think no LSD can make you see that.
I
No
was
mushroom tea can make you see that.
dog. I was gonna be so excited to visit Brazil and see shrimp in the bushes, bro. That's crazy.
Oh man, fuck Google, man.
Dude,
I
yeah.
forgot the name.
The sometimes the translation is out of pocket. It's not even right sometimes.
Yeah, man. You can trust in Google Translator every time, but
Yeah.
sometimes we use that for the practicity,
Mm-hmm.
but it make you say you see shrimps on the
Yeah.
bushes, so
One
it's not a,
one day though, it'll be perfect with the translation. Like, I think. Do you think eventually we'll all speak one language again?
you mean universal language in the whole world?
Yeah.
I I think if we don't have an apocalypse before, basically we go flow for that because it's easier. I think we have all the world the same currency. I don't know if that would be a state currency or a cryptocurrency, but
True.
we all have the same currency, the same language
Yeah.
because it's easier to
It is.
communicate, to exchange, to make business and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I feel like it's you're right. It's either gonna crash, having some type of apocalypse, or we're gonna move forward and just have a better life where it's kind of like heaven on earth type of vibe. Um,
Yeah.
but man, Wavy Mandias, is there anything that you want the audience to know, your fans, that we didn't cover, that we didn't talk about?
Um, Man, I think, of course, on my Instagram posts of my beats, I show, I probably make people imagine I'm a really closing guy. I'm a really serious guy. Serious in the way of being a cold person, a person that don't joke, that don't fool around, and I'm the really opposite of that. Basically make jokes. I basically make fun of people every day on my job, on the streets, and friends.
Yeah.
Basically I keep life soft. This dark atmosphere. Basically, it's only about my music and my creative process. I Music for me is more than listen. It's about feel. It's about
Yeah.
travel to another dimension. You know.
Yeah, for real. Taking the listener into a world that you created.
Yeah, man. It's basically feel. If music makes you feel something, independent of what it is,
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
The the work was realized.
That's beautiful. Yeah, I think that's perfectly said because that goes with anything. After eating a good meal, after a good cup of coffee or whatever, it's how you feel. Yeah.
Watch a good movie, a
Yeah,
series. If you feel well done.
for sure. Wavy Mandias, before we wrap it up, what is a perfect day for you?
Man, what what should mean what is a perfect day? The day I most like in a year.
Like you could name it. Is it sunny? Do you have a lobster? Do you have your favorite soda? Your best friends there? Like you could do anything you like. What would that day look like?
Man, I think the perfect day is a day of no working. I hate working. I work because I need, man. Let's be honest here.
For real.
A day, a sunny day, but not a hot day. Just sunny, but with a breezy temperature, with a really cold beer and a really raw weed to the street and listen songs with some friends and talk about, make fun, and if we have some girls in the group, man, they are welcome because and
Yeah.
For me, it's a good day. It's a good standard of life. I would like to live every day, but life's not a fairy tale, so we have
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
keep things serious. So only for the weekends.
Yeah. For now, bro. Cause one day. By the way, that was a great day. But one day, man, your music will pay off. You'll hit a jackpot, and you'll have investments. And those days won't be on weekends anymore. They'll be whenever you like. It's just one day. Just gotta work. Gotta work till then.
Yeah, yeah, man. I wish the same for you. You'll be interviewing rappers in a
Thank you,
in a
bro.
room with a table with two microphones
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
lot of stars and people paying you to be showing up in the back of the screen while you interview these artists. Man, future is good for us.
Oh man.
Let's do let's do the hard work and pray for that.
Amen to that. God bless you for that, Wavy Mandias. That was perfect. I had another
Yeah,
great interview with you. This is 13 months because you said it was November our last
yeah, man.
interview.
For the brother.
So it's been over a year. Um, we'll do another year or sooner. It's up to you. You'll let me know.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah, man.
yeah.
We're coming back here. We're coming back to summer, basically.
Oh, shoot, yo,
Yeah, days are getting hotter. Days are getting hot again, and I don't like that because when days, hot days in Brazil are really hot days. Basically, are hot days like in Florida, for example,
yeah, yup,
and
yup, yup.
like in New Orleans, and it's really uncomfortable.
What's so you're telling me it's hot right now over there?
Yeah, man, it's really hot. My air conditioning here is turned on because only with the fan you wouldn't be possible. I'd be really
Sweating, huh?
suffering here right now.
Um,
Underground.
over here it's freezing, bro. Um, here
Yeah,
we do degrees, and it's 55 degrees right now, and the sun goes down. The sunset begins at 5 p.m. here.
here 6 p.m., 7 p.m. basically.
Pitch dark, super cold, and it's frosty. Cause where I live, I live in the desert next to mountains, and it's
Yeah,
just cold, brisk, icy air.
yeah. But people say that desert when desert the way you say, yeah,
Yep, desert.
desert when it's hot it's really hot, but when it's cold it's really cold because there's no green nature to hold the humidity. So
Yeah,
when the sun goes down, only that's only left the darkness of the night and
yeah,
the
for real.
low temperature to who's there.
Dang, yo, Wavy Mandias, you're very educated. You got a lot of knowledge.
I always I like I to my whole life I always like it to search about things I try. So I always like it to watch documentaries about
Hmm.
different stuff, different cultures. That's a kind of thing I like to do in my free time to
That's amazing.
educate myself. Basically,
That's so dope. That's so cool. You gotta, cause you're building your character. You're the person you are. You
yeah,
can. You're like a transformer. You can decide to add this to get rid of that. That's the life that we get to choose.
yeah, man. I think intelligence is the unique thing people can take off you only if they take a baseball and a baseball. What's the name of
The
this?
baseball bat.
A baseball bat and
Yeah.
hit your head, and you forget everything you learned, and you forget who you are, and
Just like that.
accepting the situation, accepting the situation, intelligence is the unique thing. People do work and take out of you, so invest in yourself is the best option ever.
Perfectly said. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was Wavy Mandias, aka used to go by Stone. He still makes music, but he's focused on the beats. Watch this full interview, share it. You can watch the previous one. It is available on my YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description. Wavy Mandias, thank you so much. It was an honor and a pleasure.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you very much for the second opportunity, and see you guys in the next opportunity. Who knows? Let's do it.
Till next year, y'all.
Thank you all for watching.
Peace.
Bye bye.